Hello Avengers, it's me, Svenny McG. Now where has the time gone? The winter is finally over, we're getting into springtime, and so I thought I'd share with you some of those winter pickups. Last time we did a video like this, it was back in January. And post-Christmas, things tend to quiet down. By the time you get into February, it's certainly getting colder out there. And although I did go to thrift shops, I didn't find that there was a lot of material online locally. It doesn't mean I didn't go out there and try looking. I just found I was getting a few items, but nothing worth devoting a whole video to at the time. So now, as time has elapsed, we finally got out in March, did some more thrifting, actually took a little tiny trip with my family and got out to some other places. And I also had a couple donations to myself, to the channel here. I'm very excited to show some of that with you today. So without any further holdups, let's get going here. My nephew, Snake Drain, who actually has created the song for this channel, and if you've seen the intro, you've certainly heard it, he had a bunch of games for the Xbox One that he was given. He has since moved on from playing them, and he's given them to me to hold here. So I'm more than happy to add these to the collection. We've got Call of Duty World War II, Call of Duty Black Ops 3, Call of Duty Infinite Warfare, Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, Titanfall, Halo 5 Guardians, Battlefield 1, and Battlefield 5. So thanks again for sending those over, pal. You know you're welcome to come over and play them anytime. I had a coworker, CR, surprise me by leaving a couple games on my desk. So one here is I Spy Fantasy. This is a game where it's for PC, but you go log in and basically go around and spy for the items that they've labeled out there. This looks to be in promotion with Wendy's. And also given to me was Crash Nitro Kart for the GameCube. So again, awesome 4-player madness. Looking forward to playing this one. Now, like I said, I had gone out thrift shopping quite a bit, but wasn't always convinced there was items I wanted or necessarily needed. There were certainly some cool titles in there, some neat things for the PC, even the occasional retro games, but really mostly it was disc games, only about a generation or two removed. I did grab a couple, but I didn't see anything terribly exciting, so like I said, that's what kind of delayed this video. Now, of that material, I did find a copy here, Resistance 3. This is actually sealed, still in the cellophane. This is for the PlayStation 3. Now, here's a title I grabbed way back in February. This is called Rise of Nightmares. It's for the Xbox 360 Kinect, and obviously, it looks like it's a bit of a creepy game. But again, I thought it was going to be kind of neat to be playing in that Kinect atmosphere, playing live on the camera, and again, getting to see everything here. So, yeah. I don't know, have you played this one? Let me know. I thought this title looked neat. U-Star 2. This is U-Star in the movies, and basically there's games like The Matrix, The Wizard of Oz, Star Trek Next Generation, and using the power of the Kinect, you're actually going to record your face and redo some of the lines. You can make them up yourself. I don't know, I thought it looked neat, and if you want to see any gameplay on this, I'd be more than happy to check it out. Guitar Hero World Tour for the Nintendo Wii. We've been playing, starting to get back into some of that Rock Band and stuff. We've been playing some of it just with friends and within our own family ourselves, so I was happy to grab this one. Some great titles on there. Found a neat little bundle here. This has a Rock Candy PlayStation 3 controller in it, and also a Wiimote. Found this at a thrift store, and again, this little bundle was only a couple bucks, so I grabbed it. This one I found in one of the glass cabinets at a thrift store. This is Mattel Electronics Auto Race. I've actually powered it up. It does work. I will do a video on this item alone, but this thing, like I said, this thing is older than myself. Mattel Canada 1976, so pretty cool, and again, fun to see. This is complete in box, so again, excited to check this out with you guys. Also, while out at the thrift store, my wife found this. It was a whole bag of plushies, and I'm not sure what they're supposed to be, if they're supposed to be like ornaments, but they're all DC characters, so they all have this little string on top. But again, I don't know specifically what they're for. There's the Robin symbol. Of course, we have Robin there. Cyborg, Joker, Harley Quinn, The Flash, and a Superman. Finally made it down to one of the retro video game stores here, Vintage Games in Junque. I will put a link to their website in the description below. But I got in there and I got to do some game shopping again. Picked up a couple neat items. I think you're going to like them. And again, I love doing these overviews here, but I plan on doing actual videos going through these things and showing their applications later. So one thing here, this is the quick shot for the original NES, and this thing is hilarious because it's literally going to be holding it like this. So maybe it's good for a racing game, playing Top Gun, something. I don't know. We will check it out later. This is a neat item here. This is the e-reader for the Game Boy Advance. Slide the card in, it reads it. It might play a game or an application on your Game Boy Advance. So again, we'll check that out. Here was a neat one. This guy here, you can tell how old this is because it doesn't have the orange plastic tip to denote that this is not a real gun. But this here is for a Coleco. In fact, I owned this already. This is the Telstar Marksman. It is a Pong unit, but it had some light gun game activities to it, and that would go in this port here. Guess what? I didn't have a gun. Vintage Games and Junk did. So I had taken pictures. It does fit here, so I'm hoping that, you know, this ancient tech here still works, and I definitely want to check it out and see if I can do some marksman stuff myself. Again, that's why I love the retro game stores. You don't know what you're going to find there, but again, this is an old piece of tech, and there it was sitting up there amongst the controllers, so thankful to pick that up. Another item I grabbed there was this here. This is the Super Action controller for a Coleco. If you saw in a video a little while ago, I did pick one of these up. This is a second one because, again, there are some certain games for the ColecoVision that required this controller, so I grabbed one. However, some of those games are two-player, and therefore if you want to play two-player, you need to have two of these. They have extra color-coded buttons. It still has the telephone-like buttons on top here like a regular ColecoVision controller. It's got a bigger joystick to handle. I'm assuming this would function as one of the dial-type controllers, but we'll have to see what it's all about. Very kindly and generously, Vintage Games and Junk actually donated these. Now this was a Gravis pad. Actually, two Gravis pads. Gamepad Pros. This was kind of the first time you really saw a home controller for a computer system. You can tell right away it does have like a PlayStation design here. The original ones always mimicked that Super Nintendo, so again, these Gamepad Pros I think probably came a little bit later. These say compatible with Windows 95, 98. This says 1998 on it, so yeah, clearly way after the Super. But again, neat. You can even put a joystick in there if you want to use joystick control, so I'm looking forward to checking these out. Again, a very special thank you to Vintage Games and Junk for those Gravis controllers, and make sure you go check out their website. Again, it's in the description below. I haven't been out to a Toys R Us in forever, and yes, that franchise is still alive here in Canada, but we got to go, so I was walking the halls. My boys and I were all marveling at all the different toys. One thing I saw that I had to grab was this guy here. This is a Red Hood character from Batman the Animated Series. If you're unfamiliar, they did make some of these Batman the Adventure Continues, and they're comic books based from the Batman the Animated Series line. Now what they did was they introduced some characters like Slade, Deathstroke, and here they did introduce the Red Hood. So of course Jason Todd here's got the white streak inside. I haven't actually read the story. I'm assuming it is Jason Todd, it's not something else, but there he is. I thought the character looked great. I wanted to add him to my action figure collection, so here he is. And there were other characters there, but most of them that I had seen, like the Robin, the Joker, again, they all look fantastic. They all have more points of articulation than the original Kenner line did back in the 90s. However, I do have those characters, so this was basically, the Red Hood was primarily what I was looking for in this line. Alright, and I've got two things left to show you. Both of them I got right before April ended, and both of them are for the Nintendo Switch. So first, Nintendo Switch Sports. Now, of course, this debuted Friday, April 29th, 2022. So quite literally, I just got this over this past weekend. Full disclosure, we did immediately unbox it. We've been playing it all weekend. We're having an absolute blast, and I'm going to definitely be doing a follow-up video on this game coming forward. This one here is not like a deluxe edition or anything, but it is more than the standard edition in that it does come with this leg strap for the soccer. So I believe you can get just the cartridge itself, just the plastic case. This one comes in this cardboard box because it does have the leg strap in. Definitely very fun. And finally, a product that I was just sent through the mail and I have not yet had a chance to check it out, but I'm very excited to check it out. It's this offering from Nixie. It's a wireless controller for the Nintendo Switch. Basically, it's a Joy-Con. It can clip directly onto the screen to play in handheld mode. It has this middle bar here that will be able to connect to. It has 6-axis, and it also, they're able to charge the controllers themselves, so you can use them away from handheld mode. So again, very excited to check this out. I will be doing a full video on this very soon. And that's everything. For those of you that enjoy the pickup videos, again, sorry that things went kind of short here, but again, February always kind of quiet. March, got to see some more stuff. We had a very trying family time during March, just with illnesses, other personal things, but everybody's a-okay. We're back, we're ready to go for the summertime, and things are looking up. So looking forward to see what May has to bring. I'm looking forward to more videos with you guys. As always, thanks for watching, subscribing, liking, commenting, and I look forward to seeing you guys again soon. Please take care. Be good to each other. Bye now.